Hey everybody, how's it going? Yeah, it's crazy, guys. You're about to see the craziest stuff that you've probably seen anybody do. I told you how these people operate. It's so obvious. Um, but first, let's get through our highs, our hellos, welcomes. Who's our wiener today for today's live? Kathy. Kathy, welcome and thank you for being the wiener. We love wieners here at the Ziggy Show. Hey Nunya, Amy, as above, so below. A lot of you guys are going to be really upset when you see this, but of course, there's going to be certain ones that for some reason it's okay because it's about me and Fred, so. Hey, Tracy, Luminous. Sorry you're having to deal with this inappropriate invasion into your private life. It's so unacceptable. Well, thank you, Brenda. It is unacceptable. JC. Okay. At least it's kind of similar, so I'll be able to plus your picture is the same, or at least I can tell it's you. Hey, Live Thankful, Mimi of 6, TJ. So this probably is going to get a little crazy. Crystal's trying to get our attention so bad, and when it doesn't work, this is exactly what I tell you guys that happens. When it doesn't work, and when she thinks she can't get me one way, she goes further and further and further. And it's not just her, it's people like 666 and some of the circle jerks. I don't understand it either, especially since, I do understand why. I do know the motive. I do, because she said, I guess, that supposedly Karen told her to do it. Karen's shitting bricks right now because of the document I put out, which I knew about for a couple months at least, and didn't say anything about, just to kind of see because I was putting the ball in her court, really. I was just going to not even freaking worry about it because I have enough, the universe will deal with her, in time. God, it will all, what goes around comes around. But when it just doesn't stop, poke the bear, poke the bear, poke the bear, I released that document showing where Karen, Fred's sister, had filed a fraudulent document, and had it notarized and used her own son as a witness, and then lied on the document, claiming that they weren't an heir and all that. And then Karen listed herself as the only sibling, or the only descendant of Fred's dad. And there's 3. There's Fred, Julie, and Karen. And Karen just listed herself, and she committed crimes to get that document filed in hopes of getting any overages from the sale of that house. She fucked up there, okay? Bad, and that's on her. It's not my fault. It's not Fred's fault. It's not anybody else's fault but Karen's. Trying to punish me for something that she illegally did is a bunch of bullshit. Just because, it's... Anyways, I feel like this is in retaliation for that. But the thing is, you guys, I'm always 10 steps ahead of these people. Do I really seem that worried? It's fucked up. It is. It's really messed up. but we can't go to the lows that these people are going. You know how tempting it is. You know how tempting it is for me to call CPS on her because she called CPS on me and posted all over on her community post today and bragged about it, and then contacted my family and bragged about it, and then made up all this stuff trying to tell them that Fred's a murderer and all this shit. Newsflash, Crystal. I'm almost 44 years old. You can't get me in trouble with my family. Okay, so that's ridiculous. And plus, most of the shit you're saying is completely lies or exaggerated. Next, I mean, what do you think's gonna happen? Like, oh no. I mean, really? My daughter's almost an adult. You're the one that has young children living with you, smoking weed while holding a baby that was addicted to crack cocaine, while having your son in the house who got in trouble for beating his girlfriend. Yeah, it sounds really safe there. I'm pretty sure you would be much quicker to get in trouble with CPS than me. Because you know how many times CPS has been here because of YouTube? And nothing's happened? Literally 6 times CPS has been here since I started my channel. 6 times. And they told me that there was several others too, like that. I mean, a lot of them that these people kept sending in. Hey, Rhiannon. I saw someone in 66 chat one time and seeing where they were going to do the same. Oh, yeah, I saw that. But see, like, they don't understand when you're not doing anything wrong. There's nothing to worry about. Calling CPS doesn't make, and saying these claims doesn't make them true, Crystal. There has to actually be happening. And there's this shit that you're insinuating is not happening. Fred is not a murderer or unaliver. He is not a suspect in a murder case. He's actually a witness to seeing Andy Bernard on the road, if you want to get technical. You're the one naming him that just because, for whatever reasons you want to. No officer of the law has ever insinuated that, except saying that everybody's a suspect. I don't know why you think that because you say something, it makes it true. And why you think posting messages that are supposedly from Fred's sister, it automatically makes it true. That shit's like, it's unreal. I know. I was sleeping peacefully when I heard of and woke up to it. Like, I don't freaking think of this lunatic. But I will be fine. I will be, and am in the process of filing a protective order that I will make sure is in place before her civil court date next month with Linda, so that could just help Linda's case a little bit more. And I've contacted my local authorities and looking into charges of harassment. This is ridiculous. I've never seen anything like this with anybody else on YouTube. I've never seen people go to this extreme. And you guys don't believe me that people were going on Fred's property? Look how low these people go. Just because they want to They want to feel like important or the winner of something. Crystal, you're not going to win because I'm not competing against you, and the truth will always win. So I'm not worried. All you're doing is making your life way worse. Possible charges? I'm sure you're going to piss some people off enough that they're going to call CPS themselves, since you seem to think it's okay to call on others. Just random shit. Why? You guys, you have to see it to believe it. I mean, this is what she was wanting. I'm not going back. She's been trying to get my attention for so long, and I know this is what she wants. Of course she's here she goes. She's all over. She's listening. She's listening to my YouTube, my channel right this second, posting away. Crystal, I don't listen to your lives. You realize that, right? I don't watch you. I don't listen to you. I don't care what you're saying. People sent me that. You're sitting here watching me and stalking me. My threats, you're coming after me. What are you talking about, threats? You're the one harassing me. Threats. There's no threats. This is just insane, guys. This is so crazy. It's just crazy. She's been at it 11 hours ago. She's just going insane. 10 hours ago, 8 hours ago, 7 hours ago, 7 hours ago, 6 hours ago, 3 hours ago, 27 minutes ago, and now 23 seconds ago. Guys, all fucking day long. All fucking day long, this bitch has been obsessing. Why do they do this shit to themselves? I don't want anybody to fucking get in trouble. I don't want Karen to fucking have to go to prison for fucking fraud, but she fucking won't leave us alone. I don't know why they're picking on the ones that have the information that could put her away for a long time, because she has a history of it on her record. She's going on your child's socials. That's insane. You think she secretly likes you? She probably feels left out. I feel a lot of these people are afraid that Fred is right, and that Fred's going to be the one that it ends up was telling the truth all along. I think they're so afraid of that. Well, you better be afraid, because he is telling the truth. Like I've tried to tell you all along. And I've showed plenty of receipts of Karen's motives and why she's doing this. It's truly just complete greed. That's what it is. Just like she was trying to get Fred in trouble for random crimes while he was in jail to try to keep him there longer. That's how evil this bitch is. Well, she was the one on his property illegally because she had no right to be there. She was not the resident of that property. Fred was the resident, and she sure as hell didn't have any legal rights to selling the stuff that was up there at 207 and getting rid of it. I know that for a fact. Wow, she Sheriff Lawson and tried to say Fred was extorting her when Fred texted her and asked her what she was doing with all his stuff and where was all the money. That's it. Fred's not a scary guy. It's so crazy to me. She messaged my daughter. Oh my God, my daughter will tell her fucking ass off faster than anybody. My daughter is way more clever and quick than that fucking lunatic could ever imagine being. My daughter thinks you're a lunatic. That's what she thinks. She's like, oh my, she's like, I haven't been on that since 2021 or 2022 is what she's saying. So, because we were trying to figure out how to just either delete it or just lock it down, but people are saying she did. She contacted a woman on your daughter's Facebook. Yeah. So I see. Let me see. Hold on. Let's go to my daughter's messenger and see. I don't. Hold on. Let me look at the spam. I'll also have to check her, I guess, the TikTok messages and stuff too. Right. She tried to. Crap. Oh, I'm not going to be able to switch back over to my. Okay, there we go. I don't see any messages in her on Facebook. That to my daughter. My sisters are much more bitchy and snobby than I am. They probably wouldn't even give you the time of day of even saying hi to you. I'm serious. So, I mean, I don't see them really being interested in some random lunatic. They know I have a YouTube channel. They know about all the fucking bullshit. I don't really talk to him too much though about it because I don't involve them too much in it because, for one, some of them thinks it's kind of scary, like with these lunatics, like stalking so much. I think this could be reported as cyberbullying. Well, I do know for a fact I'm getting a protective order because if I could get a protective order on 6-Up, now 6-Ups were just as bad, but what she does it a little bit more secretively. But with this so overt and so out there, and Crystal just gave me a slam dunk. That's so easy. I'm so easily going to be able to get a protective order out of all this shit, this obsession. I mean, just showing how often she's posting. And it's not going to look good with her upcoming court date. And if there is ways for charges to be pressed, I will look into that. because this is ridiculous. You have minor children at home and you're playing fucking kid games on the internet. Like, I mean, who's taking care of the kids when you're smoking crack and freaking obsessing all day long? This is not okay, Crystal. This is insane. And for what? For what? So first she says here, Fred, where was Laura when you got out of jail? Why wasn't you always at Zoomers? What makes it a spot people go to for stuff? I know. Who lives on top of Zoomers? Weird, huh? Why wouldn't you tell people all that? Whose bike did you have that day again? Oh, my good God. Oh, my gosh. Crystal. Zoomers is the only fucking place to go to, you lunatic. Zoomers or the, what is it called? The hole in the wall or something? Isn't that what it's called? Hole in the wall?
Huh?
Isn't it called hole in the wall?
No, hole in the wall is the next.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Zoomers and hole in the wall.
Yeah, I know. It's the only two of it there. Yeah. That's why people go there so much.
Yeah.
Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, Zoomers and Vice Lane.
And who lived close to Zoomers that she's talking about that? Oh, is he supposed to fucking tell you where everybody fucking lives and what everybody says? And like every time somebody's fucking name comes up, that somehow like Fred's mentioned or somehow, I mean, you always fucking put it on Fred. Most of these people he barely knows. And you, every single time something happens, like they say, oh, Bill Benton ran into me and paralyzed me. Oh, Fred. Fred, how dare you? Like, why are you asking Fred shit that has nothing to do with him? He hasn't even talked to that woman for over 20 years. And where was Laura when you got out of jail? Why the fuck does that matter?
I don't know where Laura was.
Probably over at, I don't want to put their names out there, but why does that fucking matter? Why is that our problem? Why is that? I mean, I don't get it. He wasn't even, when he got out of jail, he was with, him and Laura weren't even together at that time. Why is that his problem? God. Then we go, there's so many things I want to tell you guys. I was wrong. Fred was not in jail. However, he still didn't go to his mom's funeral. Ask him why and who went in his place. Please keep in mind, I have a lot of conversations with a lot of people, and some are actually scared for their lives. Yeah, okay.
I did have somebody go and help fill in the grave after the funeral, which is Chad Arnold. And I know she ain't spoke to him.
Yeah.
I had him to go and haul away the extra dirt and stuff after they filled the grave in.
I don't know what is this supposed to. Fred and his other sister had to take turns freaking watching the property to make sure Karen wouldn't fucking rob it blind, if you want to know the truth. But as far as the mother and why do you care? I just don't understand what this has to do with anything. Put it out there what you're trying to get at. Because we're not picking up what you're trying to say here. Like, it's weird and just really it doesn't make people are scared for their lives. Just because you say that doesn't make that fact. Nobody's scared of fucking Fred. I mean, they are because of false stories on here, but Fred is like the nicest guy.
I mean, only one that wants to play this bullshit is just the ones on YouTube. The locals, ain't.
He still didn't go to his mom's funeral. So here are some messages supposedly between Karen and her. He went to dad's but didn't go to mom's. Yeah, you can just say that he sent a couple of his buddies in his place. He doesn't even know how mom really died because he didn't care to or call the hospital either. Shaking my head. Yeah, and for a good reason, I say. See, her and Fred got a huge target on my back when they said that I found his stash and took him for 175. Oh, really? Why is that a huge target on your back? Who is going to go fucking do? Why? Why is that a target? Besides,
target on her back.
Why'd you steal it all? That's if you fucking did the shit, it's because of you, not because of us. Fred didn't have no money of his own. If he had money, it belonged to somebody else. Okay. Fred was stingy with his dope, and Laura would follow him around. That's not even how you spell Laura. That's how well she knows her. I mean, come on, guys. That's not even how you spell your own sister-in-law's name. You don't know what you're talking about. Laura would follow him around begging him to shoot her up with anything that he had left. And if Fred wouldn't give her a fix, then she was on the phone walking that road trying to catch a ride with any man she could to figure out a way to get what she needed. And just like Fred was saying in one of Ziggy's lives, that Laura run off all the time and he always took her back. What he wasn't saying was that she would run off with a man to get a fix and get stranded somewhere for days until Fred could find a way to bring her back home, whether it be paying somebody off for what drugs she used or whatever he had to do. Okay. If that's even fucking true, what's that have? I mean, I don't understand how that doesn't have anything really to do with Fred. That's talking shit about Laura. And then she said she had the opportunity to get her kids back. Fred did too. They both chose each other and drugs. CPS clearly told Fred that he would never get his kids back if he was with Laura. Oh, I wonder. Once again, a reference to Laura. Like, what the fuck? Okay, it was Laura's fault that they couldn't get their kids back, and Fred stayed with them. I don't know he's not in here, or he's coming in now, but that, so he chose Laura instead of getting the kids back is what you're trying to say. But you're also, while you're saying that, you're also saying it was basically Laura's fault that they lost the kids, right? Thanks for putting that out there for us. Because I'm not trying to fault anybody, okay? I don't even want to say some of this stuff. Like, they're really putting me in some bad situations here, you know? Laura was already a heroin addict when she met Fred. Fred hadn't got that far in the drug game yet until he had met her, and then they both spiraled together. Okay, so that's supposed to be something real bad here. I don't care about what life your family has and you exploiting them on YouTube. I don't care. See, you're the one that cares about my life. I don't give a fuck about your life. I don't care. I won't be contacting your family. I will contact the law and do it legal ways. I wish the best for all of them. Oh, yeah, sure you do. You really wish the best. That's why you're purposely trying to get him in trouble for shit he didn't do. And that's why you put yourself as the only heir of that property, okay? But considering that he still has the same contacts, oh, no, on Facebook? Not on Facebook. Oh, God. You caught him. He hasn't deleted it. Certain people on Facebook, oh no! They might get him high through fucking Messenger. He had prior to being forced to get clean. I really don't hold out much hope. And as far as Ziggy, yeah, they're going to burn together, unfortunately. Oh yeah, really? Okay. This is only between you and me. Well, not anymore. But as soon as they get together, he gets out of that place, they can actually. So these are old messages. This is only between you and me, but as soon as they get together, he gets out of that place and they can actually live together. Fred will get a little bit more comfortable and Ziggy will get to meet the real Fred Hill. And it's not going to be good. Oh, really? So I'm waiting. I wish the best for all of them, but considering that he still has the same, okay, that's a repeat. Okay. That's when I bonded him out for $116, which he paid me back before he left the parking lot. Then I took him to a drive-thru to get him some food. Then he had me take him to Jamie's place to pick up Laura. Then he had me to take them to Marvin Simpson's to get Dad's truck. Okay. We've already told this, Crystal. I've already put this out there about that's not even a big deal. I'm sure the business did not stop, and it's hard to tell who Fred owed money to. But I know years ago that Dad would have to go and bail Fred out with James Light, and he did that several times. That's a fucking lie. That is not true. Fred said that's absolutely not true, and I absolutely believe him. Because if it was true, he would just tell me it was true. Because it's really not that big a deal in the grand scheme of things. Chad is Jason Arnold's brother. Jason Arnold was the one that went missing and was found. He had been murdered and supposedly cut up in pieces. He was a pretty big drug dealer, and Fred was supposed to have been his right-hand man. He was in prison in Virginia. Fred and James weren't ever arrested together. What I meant by Dad bailing him out, Fred would get in debt with him, and Dad would have to risk his life going to James' house and pay him off. Okay. I remember Mom saying that the last time he did, Dad told Fred that he wouldn't be able to afford it no more, so it must have been a lot. Okay.
I never got in debt with nobody. My money was up.
Yeah, you always paid it.
That's why
we've always talked
much cheaper than anybody else, because my money was up front. I never got in debt with nobody.
Fred, does Julie help you in your business? So weird Jody attacked me for asking about the blue van Grin seen at the neighbors. Fred, does Julie help in your business? What? No? Like drug dealing? Oh my God. Why are you going after Julie now? What is your deal? Like what the hell did she do to you? Anything to make yourself anything. You'll say anything. Julie's the one that put out herself. Like, and it's not a secret. Only Andy's lying about being on the road. And Karen was the only one that Fred knows of that was hiding, would not drive on Ben Hill Road around the time Summer went missing, would hide and have other people take her in. She would like hide in the back. One time she went and told Fred and Julie that she was going to go that she was going to go spy on Jody, Sue, and Andy. But really, they thought she was probably doing some fuck shit on the property, like hiding shit. She would always like try to duck under and hide when she was in people's vehicles and going into the holler. Like, what kind of stuff were you into? I mean, you're the only one that was buddies with people that Don Wells hung around with, and you were dating somebody that hung around Don Wells at the time Summer went missing. So maybe that's really what's going on, Karen. You need to stop just saying, I gave you warning after warning about your fucking lies. You've done this to yourself. I don't want to hear anybody, you fucking blaming any of the consequences on me and Fred when you fucking go down. Because you've had chance after chance to fucking just stop. Nobody would have gave me that kind of, would have done the same for me. Sure as hell you wouldn't have. One more thing, I honestly do not care if any of you think it's going real live. I am betting Ziggy's parents, who raised her daughter until recent years, had no clue Ziggy married an ex-junkie who is suspected in the case of Summer Wells. Oh, he is? Says who? You? Yeah, that suddenly makes it fucking true. It's you, people like you, that suspected him. or try to make him a suspect. There was a reason they had custody of Ziggy's daughter. I am betting it's because of dumb decisions like green card marriages and marrying Fred Hill. I told that story on here. And I have never had a case with CPS, ever. Never had my daughter taken away. Never was it a threat of her being taken away. I knew at that time I was not it was the hardest decision of my life to sign over temporary custody of my daughter. It was really difficult. It was one of the most horrible days of my life. But I knew that she would be taken care of, and it was temporary. I just did not have the means. I was single. I was still kind of young. And yeah, the green card thing, that was which I told my mom about, which she knows, which that was a last ditch attempt to try to be able to keep my daughter. That's why I did it, if you really fucking want to know. I will be reaching out to her parents today. I believe her daughter may be in danger, and I would rather be safe than sorry. The last thing we need is another missing or unalive child. I also reached out to Michelle, that is on her daughter's Facebook with Ziggy's same last name. Do you know your sister is on YouTube? She has a channel and she moved a man into her home who she states she married, and he is a suspect in a missing child's case. He's also suspected for other murders and has been covering it with proof. I'm sending you a link to her channel. I know she says she has had past green card marriages and your parents had custody of her child a long time. I just think they should know what she is doing. I feel like Caitlin is in danger. Okay, so just so we know, I'm sorry. I do want to clear this up. I just got a message. Thank you for sending this to me. Karen wants it cleared up. This was all on Crystal's doing. So I apologize. This was Crystal's doing, and she will be the one that reaps the consequences. Right here it says, Fred's sister saying, I did not tell you to do anything that you've done today. You need to clear this crap up. And Crystal responded, for real, I know you didn't, but I'm on drugs, so what else did you expect? Well, that wasn't Crystal. That was somebody else's, somebody pretending to be Crystal. But if I could, here, I'll show you guys this. And I need to see what you guys are saying. Caitlin, hold on. Thank you for sending me that. That was important. So I just want to. I'm sorry, Karen. I'm sorry about saying that you two. That's what she made it seem like. She made it seem like in comments that you told her to release this stuff. So I'm just saying, be careful with this lunatic. She has no fucking boundaries. Yeah, I bet Karen's pissed the fuck off at you real bad. You just lost one of your fucking contacts. Dumb bitch. You're so fucking stupid, dude. I can't. How classy of your daughter. Colette, you're in the wrong chat. If you have a problem with my daughter saying a cuss word. She's 17, almost of adult age. I get on her constantly. I don't like it, but what can I do? When I get mad like this, I cuss myself. So I guess I got to lead by example, and maybe I'm not doing a good job with the cussing, but I try. I don't usually cuss in my regular life. So let's see what you guys are saying. Just got here. Who the heck? Oh, guess. I'll give you 3 guesses. Actually, I'll give you. I bet you'll guess it in 2 guesses. Well, no, 3, because it's just basically 3 people who. 3 groups of people or people who are this stupid and this obsessed. Too far, yep. Well, just letting it clear it up, just so we know. I guess it's just important for me to know that it's not. It makes me feel a little bit better that Karen's not actively like, or isn't encouraging Crystal to do this shit. But Crystal is that even makes Crystal even more. Actually, I don't know if it makes her. I don't know what it makes her. Besides stupid as fuck. My daughter says all kinds of crazy things when she's playing video games. I know, and I don't like it. I don't like her talking like that. But I try to pick my battles, you know what I mean? Let me see. Did I mail that? I was going to show you guys something here. Hold on. I want to show you guys this. Let me see. 1 second. I did not tell you to do anything that you've done today. You need to clear this crap up. And then somebody named Crystal's Methy Crime says, for real, I know you didn't, but I'm on drugs, so what else did you expect? Oh, thank you so much. That's so sweet. Who was that sent the PayPal and said Happy New Year? I don't know if I can say your first name or not. I think you go by your first name in chat, if I remember right. Look at this while I have this light on, or this on real quick, and we'll get back to that. I'm still working on this butterfly. It's going to hang from a windshield rear view or something like that. Anyways, that's what I've been working on. Personally, as a hobby. You've been doing so good. These people are just trying to cause problems where they're not. Most of us can see right through what she did. Yeah, and I'm gonna freaking die laughing if one of my sisters do see that message and freaking goes the fuck off on her and she'll cry. I'm serious. They're way more mean than I am. My family is very yeah. I'm the nice one. Crystal needs to get a life and stop trying to live yours. A freaking weirdo. Why don't she go look for Summer instead of trying to be a keyboard warrior junkie? Mm-hmm. All right. I was trying to send this. Oh, well, you guys saw it, I guess, on the screen. All right. Crystal crime conversations. It's kind of funny, actually. I mean, it's sick, it's horrible, but what can you do? Like, besides laugh about. So she puts a picture, proof of sistership. Oh, God. You're so stupid, dude. God. I will not be responding to any more hate about me reaching out to Ziggy's family. I know what I did was the right thing to do, and any and all responses will be the same as I have already stated in my comment section and on my wall. You don't like it? Tough titty. Yeah, you're not going to like it either. I remember seeing that live that you were live when the cops knocked on your door and how you were freaking out. Oh, this is going to be fun. My new thing is this. As a YouTube creator that cares about these missing people, including children, I feel I take the role of a mandated reporter, and so do all of you other creators. It is not going real life to report neglect or abuse. You have not witnessed any neglect or abuse, Crystal, is what you don't understand. You have not witnessed that. If you're having to make up shit and exaggerate shit that you're turning in, then obviously you're making it up. There's no abuse and neglect. What's the abuse and neglect? It was court ordered that Fred not be around his own children when they were underage. I feel, in my opinion, Ziggy put child in danger. Was it court order? What are you talking about? What do you mean? Why are you saying it was court order for him not to be around his children? That's not true. Is it? Fred, you were allowed to go visit your kids, right? Where is he? He'll be in here in a second. Either way. So she's just exaggerating shit. See what she's...
Never court ordered not to be around my children.
Exactly.
I never give up rights. I still pay child support.
He pays child support. He still has rights to his kids, Crystal. The one child that's still underage.
I could have signed my rights away and then had to pay child support or nothing, but I wouldn't like it. At least I do support my children.
Yeah. He refused to sign over his rights. And what's that mean for him? That he would have to pay. He pays out of his check. It's $350 every...
$250 per child.
Every fucking... So $500 comes out of his check every fucking month, Crystal. Out of the very little that he gets. He is absolutely...
That's half my check.
Yeah, he's... So that shows that...
I draw $550, $51. No, $554. Exactly.
Oh.
After child support.
Let me look at your guys' comments here. As above, could never reach out to some adult creators family to tell on them. Oh my God, how crazy. So that's not true. So once again, more lies. So she's making shit up to CPS. Like when you do that, obviously, if you're doing it out of anger, Crystal, you're not doing it for the right reasons. What is the reasons you're doing it? You're just lying to yourself and others by saying that you're doing it because you feel my daughter's in danger. You said that is not responsible reporting on a missing child. She inserted herself into Summer's case, and because of that, she now put another child in possible danger by moving that man into her home. I will also be reporting her to CPS in Shelbyville, Indiana. See something, say something. I will be writing up something for Congress or whoever to make sure true crime YouTube creators mandated reporters. It's not real life to report these things. Look at Ruby Frank's pride. Oh my God. You haven't witnessed any fucking neglect or fucking abuse, though, Crystal.
You gotta witness.
There has to be abuse or neglect. You haven't seen it. Just because you are fucking imagining it in your head because of who I move in, you don't have any fucking right to report anything. You didn't fucking see shit or hear anything. Do you not understand that? Me moving Fred in here is not a crime. What the fuck? It's done through the courts, you fucking retard! God! I'm sorry for using that word. But God, she pisses me off sometimes with this dumb shit. So fucking stupid! If I use that word, you know I'm real mad. Sorry. I apologize. Sorry. But still, like, come on, dude. It's not a crime me moving Fred in here. You can't just be worried for somebody because
it went through court.
It went through the courts. They know of everybody in the home. Don't you understand that? Didn't you know they had to come here and check out the home? What the fuck is wrong with you? Now I'm spitting everywhere. Oh, God. What is the fucking crime, Crystal, or the neglect or abuse? Let's see. I know you're going to post on your community wall this neglect and abuse. What the neglect and abuse is, you can't just Fred's perfectly, he's allowed to be here. It's legal. Everything's legit. What is your deal? You're doing anything you can to try to fuck with us. Just because you're bored. Get a fucking hobby. Take care of those babies. You're the one with minor children in your home, little children. My daughter's almost 17. By the time, let's say you were to make up some bullshit and get CPS involved. By the time anything got through, she'd be fucking 18. You're so dumb. Do I need to get my daughter? No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not pulling a Jody Sue. She'd love to cuss your ass out. I'm sure. She'd love for me to actually give her permission to cuss somebody out. She'd be like, you're giving me permission? Yes, let that bitch have it. No. No, I wouldn't do that. But still, she would tell your ass off. You're not protecting her. Actually, she's tired. Last time that they come here, she cried. She's so fucking tired of dealing with these people. Just showing up to ask her if, is she okay? Is she being abused? Here comes Ziggy's threats. We're going to hear her squeal. Oh, here we go. Yeah. I hope it was super loud. I don't care about your son. Oh, okay. So now you're going to fucking blame your bad behavior on your parents is what you're going to do. Oh, I know she smokes with those babies in her home. Somebody said, reach out to her family in retaliation. Oh, wait, her sister is a crackhead who wanted to dump her baby in a trash can. Crystal smokes with those babies in her home. Yeah, she does. That's abuse and neglect, Crystal. Not moving in somebody. That's not abuse and neglect just because you want to say it is. That's not a law. I mean, show me a law where I can't move Fred in because you want to make up these imaginary things on him. My son's name is Dean Crisaro. You find him on Facebook and YouTube if you look hard enough. Yeah, you're a horrible mom putting your son out there like that. I was getting threats to talk about why he lived with his father, which I made it in lives. I was a young mother and much different person than then. Oh, so it's okay. So what's the problem with my parents having custody of my daughter for a short time or for a period of time. Why is that a problem? But here you are going to make excuse after excuse for your fucking behavior. I was unprepared to be a mother. Not my fucking problem. We don't care. I don't know why you're telling me your life story like I fucking care. I don't like you. I will never be friends with you. I will never work with you. Will you please go away? I am filing a protective order on you. And we'll make sure it's in place before your court date. I will make sure Linda knows about the file protective order to see if it could help her in her case. You need to stop. I know, Mama B. She's doxing her own child. My son is aware of my YouTube and willing to take care of the harm that comes his way. He is a very, I want to contact your son because I'm not fucking white trash. Okay? I'm not a crackheaded white trash bitch. Sorry. That's stuff that you and 666 and those people do. I'm not going to contact your son. I would only do that if there's an option. The one time I did something like that is when I had a senile old lady sending me emails calling my daughter fat. So I contacted her daughter. I said, and that's when her daughter told me, yeah, she has a drinking problem. She's not supposed to be on the internet. Anyways, what would I call it? There'd be no purpose in contact. I don't want to contact your son. I don't care about what you do. He's a very, very smart young man with very, very good, high-paying job and ties to things you don't want to F with. Oh, threats? Oh, but I'm threatening, right? No, I'm just responding to your lies and bullshit. I'm just responding to you. I would have this would not even be happening had you not done this shit. You understand that, right? Like, you're doing it on purpose to get my attention, not the other way around. I really don't care. His father's name is also Dean Casaro. He lives in Vegas. Go ahead, pull what you can to prove me a bad mother at teen years. You see, Ziggy, that was a result of my mother's bad parenting. Oh, okay. So that makes it okay. You sound stupid, dude. You sound dumb. Go get an education or something with your time. Anything. You see, Ziggy, that was a result of my mother's bad parenting, and I wasn't raised right. It took a lot of growing up as well as my third child needing a life-saving heart transplant. I'm not ashamed of who I am, so go ahead, do what you gotta. No one is perfect. However, I'm trying my hardest to break those generational gaps today, so you can't hurt me with threats about who we call Dean J. By the way, he thinks what I do is cool as fuck. Yeah, and you're a loser. What you do, this is not a job, Crystal. You don't do anything productive on here at all. What do you think that you're fucking doing on here that's beneficial for anybody or the world? You have more civil suits and threats of that than anybody else I've seen on this platform, in this community. And that's still not telling you anything. Puts a picture of his son and daughter out there to exploit. Fantastic life now because I made that choice for him to live with his daddy's parents. Oh, just like I made that choice for my daughter to sign over temporary of my daughter? Okay. The kids do not live here. They are not my kids. They belong to my son. He takes care of them when they visit or I babysit. I never smoked crack in my life. That is your meth monkey. No, that's meth, you dumb fuck. I do not mean groceries, you idiot. What? I have never been a mod in any Summer Wells Facebook page. Okay, what's that mean? What does that mean? Oh, talking. Okay. They're probably talking about the other Chris Sims. I can't. You're done with the games? You're the one annoying me. What are you talking about? The parents suspect Fred. Did you have you ever possibly fucking thought that maybe they're trying to distract you? Oh my God. Oh, we're going to just believe what the Wells say because they say something. I believe them too. The same guy who says a 12-year-old has a hot body. Yeah, you go for that, Crystal. Totally the type of people that you fucking rub elbows with. Not my type. She has a very small following of sheeple. Thankfully, most of us have figured out that CCT is unhinged and not a credible as a career. Yeah. I spent a lot of my time talking with her. This is Gary. Her first name is Tracy. She lives in Illinois. She gave me all of Beach Creek's info with her sock account. Okay. I know you think that you're on to something, Crystal. It's so funny. Do you really think that? Do you really like believe this stuff? Really? Because if you actually really believe this stuff that you're putting out, like, you need help. I'm not even playing. But I kind of think that you're just doing it for attention. I know, right? Dirty ashtray and some smelly socks. Right? But I'm going to put a protective order out against her just so that, if she violates it. And I'm sure she's not going to pull a 6 up and try to run from it. I don't see that because I just don't see that with this one. I think that she would probably I think that she might actually show up and it might make it fun. This is not about money for me. Oh, really? You literally just said your son thinks it's cool what you do. What's it you do, Crystal? You do? You talk like that, like it's your job. It's your full-time fucking job. If this is not about money for you at all, then why did you just say my son thinks it's cool what I do? You say that as if it's like your full-time job. By the way, sharing a first name and state is not doxing. Thank you for all your threats, Ziggy. What threats, Crystal? Show child support papers, please, because in Pennsylvania, if you're on disability, you don't pay child support. Well, he definitely pays child support, Crystal. I'm sure we could get proof of that, but I'm not going to be in any big fucking hurry for you. I promise that. Because that's the stupidest. That's like so petty. This is all a distraction from what's important. And I'm not going to spend that much time on it. Besides this little live. After that, I'm done because this is stupid. You're just trying so fucking hard. And while you're just digging that grave deeper and deeper for yourself, that's all you're doing. And you're too stupid to realize that. You do pay, that's a fact. Yeah. Fred and Laura both pay. It's absolutely true. I don't know if it's the fact that he's on on SSI disability or whatever it's called. But no, you still have to pay for a child if you are on disability. But that's so easy to prove. Huh?
I'm just on regular disability, full disability.
Regular full disability?
Yeah, I'm not.
Do you have anything around here that shows your child support being taken out?
When I get my tax thing from Social Security, it shows it.
But we don't have it right this second.
No, it should be coming out soon.
Not that I don't care. I'm not going to be in a big fucking hurry, but seriously, I think it's so stupid for me to waste my time with this stuff.
I mean, Social Security can take no less than 35% and no more than 75 per child now.
75% per child?
Yeah, no more than 75%, no less than 35% per child.
Yeah, Pennsylvania is that their laws are a little bit different because they're a, what's it called, Commonwealth?
Well, Virginia's a Commonwealth too.
Yeah, I don't know. She just doesn't know what she's talking about. All her shit's wrong. She thinks she said that Karen was the oldest. Like, that's just, she just comes up with whatever she feels is the truth she goes for.
Mm-hmm.
True colors. Here comes the R word, just like she allows the N word. I allow the N word since when? When have you ever heard me say the N word? Like, I do not, I won't, I don't, what are you talking about? That's not even in my vocabulary. That's not a word that I use. Tracy, shall we get into your family issues and why your daughter weighed 2 pounds and hate you? I can show screenshots. Oh.
I mean, she first got mad at me because I wouldn't go along with her sending them pictures of somebody that she was trying to say was Scott H, which it wasn't Scott H, and she got mad at me because I wouldn't go along with her.
The threat was he has it to sue you. Yeah, she was mad because that's ever since you wouldn't fucking say that picture was Scott H. She's had a fucking, oh my God. She's been obsessed ever since and has not stopped.
I still got all the screenshots and stuff like that.
Sorry, Crystal. We're not going to lie for you.
I'm not going to say it's somebody when it's not, you know.
Just like you guys want us to just magically say Andy was not on the road. I mean, that's not the truth. Yeah. Sorry. Fresh eater for slander. I know we should. We have it easily, and just like several others have. Scott, for one, definitely has slam dunk civil suits against her, but she doesn't fucking have anything. She lives in a box that looks. I mean, have you seen what she lives in? Is that even suitable for children to be even playing in? He has it to sue you. Why are you having your minions in my comments threatening him? Sue me. I don't know what you're talking about. I remember Fred telling her it wasn't me. Yeah, because it wasn't. That's just, you know what I mean? She asked and he just told her the truth. Like, God, you would think that, you know, you get punished for truth telling in this community or something. It seems to be how it works here.
See, that's when it started.
Yep. This is exactly when it started, and it was the date would have been around March 19th. of this year and go and look back, and you'll see this is what started it all. Does that look like the same person to you? And Fred said no. And she says, are you sure? He said, yes. One is a YouTube creator local to you. The one is Yellow Scott H. They aren't the same person, but that's my opinion, is what Fred said. And I told Fred, like, they favor each other, but I mean, so what? Like, that's an opinion. He says no, Wesley. He's allowed to have an opinion. Just like that, you know, you guys sitting there giving him a hard time for saying that he believed that was Cotton's voice in that recording, you know? Same difference. But yeah, I bet if you go back to March of this year, you'll see her attacks towards me and Fred increase dramatically.
See, I was about time I'd gathering that information out in Oxford.
Somebody's been asked what you get, or he pays for support. It ain't coming out of their pockets. I would get her for harassment and slander, get a TPO order on her. And if I was Fred, I would get her too. Yep. By the way, I'm not African American. My hubby says my profile pic looks it. I'm Native. I think you look more Native. But I guess I could see too, because Fred's, we were just talking about this earlier. Fred's niece, she's half, and she kind of looks more like, I don't know. I don't think she looks half black. Really. More Native, I guess. American, maybe. She posts like 50 times a day. No way human could go back to March on her page. Yeah. Oh, wow. Christy Vincent messaged and said, tell Fred that's exactly, I hope she's okay with me saying this. But I already did. So I think she would have told me not to say it had she not wanted me to. She said, tell Fred that's exactly what she did to me. And because I had the guy's sister on as a friend on Facebook, she harassed me for months. Oh, well, don't you know if you're friends with somebody on Facebook, you guys are best buddies? I guess I'm best buddies with thousands of people then. Because I used to do sell products and groups and stuff on Facebook. So I used to do a lot of business on Facebook as far as selling beauty products and stuff. And I had a lot of people added to my Facebook that I don't know in my regular life. And I don't know them even really that well online either. She gets my blood pressure up, and I've never watched her. I hear how she is with Siggy. It makes me mad. Trying to win her bestie back. That's right. She's trying to get in good with Jody Sue. So she thinks if she harasses me and Fred, that Jody Sue will take her back, and they'll be a happy family again. But see, Jody never really liked her to begin with. Jody Sue's not friends with anybody. She's nobody's friend. Okay? I've never seen her actually be a friend to anybody here on YouTube or say a nice thing. She's never. Jody Sue is completely about herself and maybe herself, Andy, and sometimes her kids. Well, she does. She's protect. It does seem like she's protecting her kids. Anyone with that much hate can possibly love themselves. She's cray. Let's all just pray that she can find. Yeah, thank you. I know, right? It does seem miserable. people wouldn't believe it, but I actually feel like really, really sorry for Six Up a lot of times. I do. I'm like, oh my gosh, her life must suck so bad. That's so sad. No, but for real, when you're happy, think about it. Think about when you've been happy in your life and stuff, and when you're completely content. You don't have time to harass others, and you're busy with your own stuff, you know? Good old piss pad. Good old Sandy. Good old piss pad. I love the movie Annie, so I reference. Christy said, I only accepted her friend request because I went to high school with her. I've not had anything to do with that girl since 1983. I was 2 years old then. Yeah, she's definitely been trying to get into Joyce's good graces. And the other sister fucked off, and she's using your normal sisters to her advantage because hers are losers. My daughter, or my sisters all have, great lives. They're not going to want to deal with any of these people. Yeah, I don't know what she's trying to let CPS know. Like, they asked too, like when they were here the last time, they asked who Fred was. Like, you can't just get in trouble just because somebody let's say he did have the past that you say, as bad as you say, still you can't do anything. Like, unless there's legal laws, so some type of abuse and neglect that you have actually seen and witnessed.
Yeah, she has a witness of herself.
And there's not. There's not even any that you're not witnessing. But, I mean, I don't know what you're trying to portray or make up in your head. You guys are weird. You and the other ones that trying to come up with this weird, just like the other ones, like Jenny and Adrian that tried to insinuate sexual stuff. It's so weird. Why would your mind go there? That's so weird. And they could say that they didn't, but their community post talking about my daughter being in a sports bra and sweatpants in her own home is somehow, a big deal. They dog whistle to get people's attention, make it seem like it's a big deal. But just because you say this shit doesn't make it true. Fred is not a murder suspect. You can stop. Do you think that he would be up here? I want to know who do you I don't know where she fucking gets this shit.
It was a dream.
It's a dream.
She had a dream, honey.
She does need to smoke another bowl. I need a freaking something. I need to go get some Delta 8 or something. Something. See, I know what's legal and what's not, and I know what is okay and acceptable. And here, the only thing that I partake in that is Delta 8 because while I have a daughter in the home, yeah, I'm not stupid. And they know about it too. And I showed them the paper or showed them the packaging to prove that it was Delta 8. Sports bra syndrome, wearing a bathing suit, top, Lordy. Yeah, and the same, but then they post pictures of their daughter like half naked on their community post in a prom dress, but that somehow makes it okay because, I mean, what the fuck? I don't know why anybody would be posting like that kind of stuff on YouTube. I'm sorry. Like, it's one thing to post like maybe you out and about and they just happen to be in your video or whatever, but to spotlight them and showcase them. And bring attention to them. It's weird. It's almost like you're trying to like, I don't know, live through your daughter's life or something. I don't know. It's creepy. You look at your daughter and that put weird pictures up like that for people to gawk over. But I accidentally show my daughter as, I mean, you get so blurry you can't even freaking tell. Crystal, go take your meds, drink some warm milk, call it a night. Maybe you'll be better by tomorrow. Yeah, who was it? I still haven't seen who's the one that sent the PayPal earlier. I'm going to go ahead and say the person's name was Angie. So I just want to make sure she heard me say thank you. She posted a pic of her house. Oh, God. Crystal, stop. This is not a competition. Does Christy know Skeleton's sister lived across the street from Andy B's parents? I'm sure she... Why does it matter? Who cares? I don't understand, Crystal. Just because somebody knows somebody through the grapevine or went to school with them, or, you know, they're not going to know. People have their own lives. Like, I know you don't realize that because you somehow, like, have some weird, strange reality in your head, like, where you don't know boundaries. Far from a boxy, 5 bedrooms. Oh. What is this shit? What is this? What is this shit hanging from the fucking raftings? What is all this going on here? Bozo the Clown. You fit right in with that crew right here.
That's supposed to be open.
That's supposed to be your house.
Oh,
she says that's far from a box, so I guess she's flexing. Let's see the inside. Can you do a tour for us? Go on camera and show us the inside.
Whose place that look like with everything hanging and stuff?
Jody Sue.
Yeah.
Oh my God, are you a Satanist also? Probably. For God's sake, Crystal, we know you are watching. You're such an idiot over there posting at post after post. Doesn't do crack. She just smokes weed, just so y'all know. Post a note about to own that house next month. Is that really in Crystal's name? Because if that is all she has, she might lose it for real. If they garnish her wages, I can't freaking wait. Good thing you don't have, if it's true that you don't have any kids living with you. Good to know. If in Alabama you get SSI, your children also get a check. Yeah, they don't do that here. Not for his kind. Can you do a tour of your inside of your house? So I can sit there and judge everything about you? Far from a box. Well, it looked like it from the inside. Looks like two shoe boxes stacked on one another. Oh my God, I about fell. Somebody wrote, and she posted on her community wall too for the world to see. Someone made an account just for me, and I'm gonna send that to Benny's PO so they can check the IP address just in time for court. Oh, yeah, okay. Joe, you want to be family? No, I'll pass. She doesn't matter either. Looks like two shit boxes stacked on one another. Oh my God. Okay, seriously, usually, I don't care. I really don't like to talk about people's like houses and stuff like that. I really don't. I don't like going like to that low, but she is just push. I hope you guys freaking understand that. And she's the one asking for it by posting these pictures and stuff. Oh, she had eek. Oh, that's hardcore. That's about. I can. I'm gonna try to keep I'm just gonna try to be a good person with that comment about her ex-husband jumping in front of a train just because he could not stand another second of her. I'll just leave that alone. Eek. Dang. A flop house. Adrian and Jenny have a daughter together? I didn't know that. I don't know. Did they? Oh, are you saying Crystal is their daughter? I think Crystal's probably older. Crystal looks older. She looks like she can maybe be their grandmother. If that's, possibly that. Hey, TJ, you can poke a bear so many times it pokes back. Yeah. And that's what she's wanting to do, is me to go on here and do exactly what I'm doing. So can she be like, oh, look how horrible Ziggy is. Like, oh. You should watch. She's in there talk like the stuff she's saying about her son and stuff, acting about how she signed over custody and acting like she did it for honorable reasons, but then tries to rewrite history on my story. When she wasn't there, she doesn't know what she's talking about. She's just making up. It's the inside that counts. As long as Crystal is in that house, shit's ugly. It's the inside that counts. Exactly. Doesn't she know that? Well, I guess after me just saying I can't help it. The truth is the truth. Like, I think she looks a little old to be their mother. She looks like she's about to be pushing daisies. Okay, maybe not that much. I'm just joking on that one, kind of. Exactly. People who live in glass houses shouldn't throw stones. I remember when this is reminiscent of back when 666 did the same thing. Poke. Couldn't get a response. You know, kind of upping it every time. And then I just finally was like, put it all out there, her mug shots and everything. And she goes crying for sympathy, literally cries and ends her live. Like, you've got to be fucking kidding me right now. These people, they think they can do this shit to other people and have no consequences. They have no self-control. And from my experience, those people who are have extremely little self-control like that are usually on substances. Because it kind of reminds me a little bit of me back when I was using their behaviors, as far as like, you're easier to go off about stupid shit. You know, it's easier to clap back at people and get involved in petty drama and not do the most honest of things. Oh wait, oh my gosh. Christy said then she accused me that my family owned the apartment condos that the guy lived at, the one that looks like Scott H. I know, it's crazy. Well, I promise you guys, you have my word on this. I am filing a protective order against her. And it will be active by her court date, because they have to do it within 30 days. So, and I'm told that her court date with Linda is the 20th of next month. She can't keep doing this shit and think it's okay. That's why she's had so many people. I mean, even Chicken on a Stick did it too. Filed civil charges against her. Yeah, of course, because they want people to feel as miserable as they do. I am happy, though, that I was sent that comment to know that it's not Karen fueling this. Crystal just has no no class, no. And she doesn't give a fuck. Like she said, she even told you guys on her community post, she doesn't care. She feels like she's lying to herself to make her think that she's doing the right thing. And so she's going to keep lying to herself so that she can sleep at night. Hey, Lisa. Your screaming and yelling does nothing but shut. Oh my gosh. Another one that's going bye-bye. Yeah, I should just take it, right? I should just be perfect. Like, I have to be perfect. Yeah, that seems fair. And you're blocked on fucking Facebook too. Yeah, I should just sit down and take it. Right? Be a doormat the rest of my life. That's what I should do. You do understand that this is constant. It's not just a one-time thing. I can't believe anybody would have any type of anything to say in response. I'm supposed to not, or I'm not supposed to have a problem with her messaging my family and my sisters and contacting my parents and going on my daughter's Facebook and contacting people through her Facebook. Yeah, I'm supposed to be okay with that. I don't you think that would make you a little bit upset? It's not constant yelling here, Heather. This situation calls for it. Yeah, I'm tired of people fucking trying to tell me, like, constantly, like, judging my behavior on everything. I'm so tired of it. Everything, like, I have to be perfect. I can't, oh no, Ziggy accidentally said the R word. Oh no, Ziggy, I'm so fucking tired of it. Okay? I'm a human. Just like all you guys. I'm not perfect. I'm not going to always respond the way you guys want me to or how you would, okay? That's kind of how this goes. Just because you can be cool with somebody and friends with somebody and not agree with everything they do. And sometimes you also don't have to say everything you fucking think. Thank you, Jam. I know you guys, and maybe Heather didn't see all this. Maybe she came in late and didn't see all the stuff. But I kind of had a feeling that she made a comment. That comment was just what I needed to know, that she is not who I thought she was, because she made a comment the other day that somebody sent me, and that was kind of iffy, and I was like, what the hell? I was like, what the heck? And then her saying that day just kind of showed me, like, I get a little bit loud. I know my freaking faults. I know, I recognize that. See, these people, they don't, they lie to themselves. But if you're really my friend, I mean, and I know that that Heather is gonna, think that she was just being nice, or no. If you were really my friend, you would have, like, reached out to me privately. You're totally a troll. Cannabis affects brain development. Cannabis use directly affects brain function, especially the parts of the brain responsible for memory, learning, attention, decision-making, coordination. Oh, well, if that's all she's using. Usually people who are on THC, they're a little bit more mellow and peace, love, happiness. There's been many people, there's ways people react to things when they don't agree with me. There's appropriate ways. And if you're my friend, you would contact me privately instead of purposely trying to make me look bad during a stream. I would be 100 times worse than you are right now. Bring my kids and family. Yeah. Not crystal. That must be some good weed. You should have seen me earlier ranting. We all lose. It's called life. I don't forget crackheads like Crystal. Something must be going on. I mean, I understand I'm not saying the nicest of things right now, guys. But this is exactly why, at the beginning, I said, you poke, poke, poke. Yeah, I know. And it's not right. It's really seriously not right. That what has seemed to be okay for some reason, every single time somebody gets upset with me, they all freaking congregate together. I don't even bother people. That's what I don't understand. I don't bother these people. You would think I would be constantly going after them or messing with them, how they act. What's the temperature out? But yeah, don't worry. This will be. Whereas terrible struggle to get in this. People hate on me for this, but no, I'm not going to hate on you, Pat. That's okay. No, unfortunately, Pat, she can't get, his own biological kids don't even get benefits like that. Why would she get SSI though? Because of Fred's? Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, somebody else a few people have brought that up, that I guess some people with disability, their kids get it too or something. But with the kind that Fred has, no, it doesn't. She started as soon as TM came around, then she lied and said Fred was in jail during that time, a little mistake, and she went this extreme. I think that because I called her out about being so wrong about Fred being in jail when his mother passed, and then also about Karen not being the oldest. I guess I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you. Should I just let you continue lie to people? Good, Christy. You're way, way above them, but you would never admit that because you're one of the most humble people I've ever met. They're just jealous, to be honest, because you have a beautiful life. And I think a lot of these people seem to think, I don't know. It's hard for me to understand it. I know people always give me people always what was I? Sorry, I was reading something. I don't. TJ, the only way that anybody will act, we're gonna have to get surveillance out there somehow, or I do have on recording law enforcement confirming they know Andy was on the road. I do have that. And people have heard it. But I don't feel like I should put it out there because I think it just would piss off law enforcement. And I don't think it would do any good anyways, because I think these idiots would lie to themselves, sit there, and it wouldn't matter. So, you know what I mean? I think that they would lie to themselves even if they saw their surveillance. She also loves throwing out her health problems. Maybe quit smoking so much, right? Get off your ass and leave the house and actually walk, Crystal. Right? See, why doesn't she? It doesn't encourage her seeing me walk to the store. She wants to talk so much shit about what I'm doing. What are you doing, Crystal, to better your life in any way? You're not doing anything. You're the villain. I hope you understand this. You're the bad guy here. It does not make you a good person, a vigilante, some kind of amazing. No. If you're listening to this, Sig's up, she's full of crap too. I've heard what she said about me. Hey, Sig, did you know I'm paying your bills? Like, I think it's been like 2 years since Christy's helped me with any fucking thing. Just so you guys know. Would you freaking move on? And I put that on my child. Stop fucking making shit up. I don't want to say exactly 2 years because, you know, they'll freaking find something to prove it wasn't exactly 2 years. It's been only a year and 10 months, you liar. Indian Jays who have family in the law enforcement here, they do because they said that out of their own mouth. We paid your mortgage and light bill. Really? I'm sure that freaking 666 has accessed it recently and can tell. No. No, you guys not, but nobody on here has paid towards my freaking electricity anytime recently. These people are completely reaching, making shit up. Right, Christy? 2 grandchildren. Yeah, 2 beautiful grandchildren with beautiful blue eyes. Oh yeah, I forgot. I totally forgot that you're the one that introduced me to Fred. Even though Kathy straight up like come out and admitted it and said it on here herself, like she didn't introduce me to him. We just went the freak out there. We just drove out there, and he just happened to be outside one of the times that it took a couple times. Like I'd already been out there once, and I think, and I didn't realize he had passed me on the road earlier that day, and I didn't realize it was him. But yeah, no, that was just, it happened how it happened. Yeah, because you know, Christy, now, like, just, you know who these people are and who it's coming from. And you know how it goes on YouTube now. The cycle of bullshit. But she's doing this. I know she's hoping that she can fire up a live right after this and get a couple hundred people in her chat to talk shit about Ziggy. And then we'll have your 666s and those of the like. It'll be just so interesting seeing them defend Crystal. Like, I don't see how anybody could rationalize what she did or claim she's done. Yeah. You just had surgery like 10 days, wasn't it 10 days ago or something? I think it was on Jam's birthday. Oh, yes, we didn't met at the same time. Yeah, and then Yennefer was with me the other time, like during my first trip. Last Thursday. Oh! Wait, hold on. You just had surgery 2 days ago? No, it was a week and a half ago, right? Was it 2 days ago? You mean that would have been the 5th. Okay, so yeah, Jam's birthday was the 4th, I think. Actually, a lot of people's birthdays was, Jam, isn't your birthday the 4th? You know you have the same birthday as Jody Sue? So I must have been getting your surgery and Jam's birthday mixed up. There's a lot of you guys that have birthdays at the beginning of this month. It's crazy. I swear it feels like everybody's birthday lately. Oh, yours is the 3rd, okay. And then the 4th is Jody Sue's, and I think also Tiffany's. I guess I could go ahead and start getting ready to take you guys with me for a little walk. So it's 45 degrees out, so it would be fine. And we got the van working. It just was, for some reason, when it gets too cold, like real cold, sometimes it doesn't like to turn over. But I think I'm going to walk because it's like 45 degrees. Sexy claws. Me saying Fred was crushing on you and you laughed and said, don't say that, Lori could be listening. Oh, you said that oh yeah, I've had people say that for years. And I knew it. I mean, I could tell that later on that, but I was, yeah, I wasn't going to be about that Ben Hill lifestyle. Hold on, where's my shoes? Let's start getting. What? Not you, what? But yeah, you're welcome, Crystal. Now you have something to talk about. I hope it was freaking worth it. I hope this protective order. Now you're never going to be able to talk about me or Fred ever again. And I'll add Fred to the protective order. Now you can't even mention his fucking name on here. I'll turn it in every freaking time until I do something about it. If you want to play that game. No matter what, I am definitely getting the protective order. 100%. Because for one, it's free to file a protective order. And I can do that myself quite easily. Online. I'm still over there in the comments. What the fuck is wrong with me? I know. I didn't even go look at the comments because I knew it would probably piss me off. I thought about it. I thought it might be interesting seeing people's rationalizing this behavior. She has tunnel vision on Fred. Well, it's probably been, no, it's about 2 years since. I was about to say, I think it's might even been longer since Christie's. Longer than 2 years, but no, it's about 2 years because it was, yeah, Jim passed away, and oh wait, I'm using StreamYard this time. Oh yeah, Caitlin's definitely going to be on it. Yeah, for sure. What are we going to do for dinner tonight, guys? Let me switch over. One second. Sorry, I somehow logged into it the wrong live. I didn't even know that was possible. It said it ended. I'm using StreamYard. You guys are still there, right? Pizza night in your house. I don't understand why it won't let me. Oh, here we go. One second. Sorry. Wow, and a drink? Well, I'll take you guys with me. I'm going to go, of course, use the bathroom real quick, and we can still continue to talk, but I'm sure that there will be people trying to make up excuses just because it's me, but if it was them, they sure as hell would have a problem with it. I know. 1 second.
Okay. Put flour on the countertop. Oh my gosh, that was your romantic date. Popeye's chicken. Aww. Love you guys too. Love you, Luminous. Member for 15 months. Actually, probably way longer than that. But, oh, I need to get my, yeah. This one and this one. See, my friend. Aw. Hey, guys. And I appreciate you guys so much, but I don't want any of you guys making yourself sick defending me or making yourself sick going back and forth with these idiots, because me and Fred aren't, freaking out that bad. So even what? I know. Does Fred know Bill Meade and his son? Bill Meade? No. Yeah, you said, why won't it let me go backwards? Hey, Matthew. Yeah. Hold on, let me connect my other device here to. I know, I'm moving too slow. I get it. One second. I can't. I'm gonna switch up. There it is. All right. Yes. You're going with. You're not going to be left behind. Ooh, it's starting to rain though. Let me see what it says. So, weather-wise, I didn't realize it was raining. It's only sprinkling, but yeah. Yeah, I need to walk off some of my stress anyways. So no, I didn't walk yesterday at all. So I can't get into that habit because then I'll stop completely and I'll pack on the pounds if I don't walk every day, or probably. Yeah, it's just drizzling. But it's like almost 45 degrees and it doesn't feel bad. Feels pretty good actually. snow and freezing rain. I don't know. Tomorrow's supposed to be like 50 something. I want to go to the gas station too. I might. It's only a little bit out of the way to walk there. I'll go to the DG first. So I would like Crystal to start naming all the abuse and neglect that she's witnessed. Since she's a mandated reporter, she claims, then can you tell us what abuse and neglect you have witnessed? Like specifically? Because that'd be one thing, Crystal. But you saying something doesn't make it true. Just because you want to play pretend or imagine in your head that there could possibly be some abuse and neglect going on because you just think up all this crazy shit in your head constantly. You can't. That's not abuse and neglect. You don't know of anything, any type of abuse or neglect. That's just ridiculous. My daughter would be freaking devastated if they ever tried to do any type of freaking mess with her like that. Me and Caitlin have a really good bond, close bond. She's my only child. And also I'm nearly 44 years old here in a few months. And I don't have to have people's permission to be with somebody. I don't know, Lisa. Well, I do know. I feel like she feels like, she's taken the L a few times lately. She's been wrong so many times that she's embarrassed. And she thinks that she's gonna, I don't know, she's just thinking of everything she can to try to get at me. Just because I told her a few things weren't actually true. She's like, okay, well, maybe he wasn't in jail when. Like, oh my God. Where's the sorry, Crystal? I've never had somebody sue me or accuse me of any type of harassment, like sue me or get any protective order or anything like that. I've had nothing like that in my history. I bet you can't say the same. I can just tell that you've got all kinds of protective orders and bullshit in your background. We already have witnessed some of it already on YouTube, which is already more than any person I've ever known in my life. But I don't think this behavior just started out of nowhere. I think that you've been a psychopath for a very long time and you need help. And that's really the true reason why you couldn't raise your kids, is because you're a psychopath. And you refuse to own it. But we're supposed to praise you because you did the right thing. Because your parents were terrible and you just didn't have, your parents were terrible parents. And that's why you're the way you are. Well, why don't you freaking break the curse right now? Why don't you stand up and make a change and be a different person? Better yourself. Because we all have things that we could improve about ourselves. A cinnamon roll does have lots of icing. Rain room cake. What's that mean? If her son is so good, she can't take the credit. Yeah, good point. Glad to know that your son that you didn't raise is an amazing guy. Thanks. Who'd you sign it over to? Who'd you sign over? Oh, to the father's parents. Okay, that's what you said. I don't know. Maybe we should talk to the father's parents. That'd probably be a better person to talk to than your son. Guarantee we're not getting the truth from this bitch. Like, I don't think she could tell the truth to save her own life. Like, I really don't. Something smells good. Somebody's cooking food around here. Probably must be that bar over there. They have bar food. Bar food is the best food. We have a little place around here that's I love ordering from. That's like a little bar. They have the best food. How are you doing? Okay. What's for supper? I don't know. Hold on. Shit. Hold on, guys. It won't let me my phone's too cold. It won't let me press anything. Hold on. Gosh darn it. Hold on. Creepy. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Who just sent me a cash app? I can't see it because thank you. Who was that? Hold on. Oh, it's anonymous. Okay. Thank you. Hold on, let me go back to you. They want to be anonymous. I don't blame them because these people on here are freaking ridiculous. They even attack my they're so desperate and jealous that they even attack my freaking subscribers and people who support me. Like, so that they won't support me anymore. That's how much they, like, hate me so much that they have to go out of their way and to ruin other people's lives surrounding me, so that those people will get mad and not, or so those people won't come around and won't support me because they don't want to be attacked. I've lost a lot of good people that way because of that. A lot of people can't take they're not used to the bullshit like I am. You sent a super chat? Oh, I'm sorry. Dang, I'm horrible. You did? Hold on. One won't let me look at how do you do pull up my chat. What was I just said? What's this? Oh yeah. Yeah, Jinsey, I saw your I just now saw your email to my. Okay, so what was I looking for? Oh, I was gonna pull up my YouTube to see boo sheets. Because for some reason it's not I can't see it in StreamYard. It won't let me scroll back. So I have to pull it up on YouTube. Are you messing with me? Hold on. Aw, thank you, boo sheet. I'm so sorry. I see it now. I had finally. I thought you're. I was like, are you messing with me? Thank you. Oh no! You're fine, Bushi. You're fine. Hey, it helps me it's that's what I use to. It helps. My daughter in her community post saying she hates me. My daughter and I are tight, and Lomas can attend to that, or can just shows. Oh, I know, as above, so below. Attest to that we know that that's not true. That and it's a lot. It's either highly exaggerated or a complete lie. She never posts anything accurate, ever. It's never accurate. Oh shit! Today is Saturday, right? Oh, that's right. So I guess we do need to probably get at least 25 worth. Okay. What do we need? Let's see. What do we need? Yes, I am opening this Diet Coke right now and drinking it before I pay for it. And I don't give a fuck what you think either. Arrest me, bitch. Bad habit of mine. I do that all the time. That's about as about as far as I go with breaking the law. Is drinking a pop before I pay for it. Okay, I added the 5 off 25. Oh, that's so cute. Look what she said. Aussie, thank you. She says, Archangel Michael is protecting your little family. XO love, Carolyn. Aw, that's really sweet. Oh, I probably shouldn't have said your name, but that's a common name, so. But I'm sorry about that part. I really am. Thank you so much. Hold on, let me add. Did you guys? I don't know. I guess it could be Crystal behind it. I thought it was 666, but somebody's been logging into my accounts in my emails, my Amazon, and they deleted my whole wish list off my off my Amazon account. I'm not even joking. I think I've got it taken care of, but that's the type of stuff these people are doing, guys. Like, it's crazy, unreal. Yeah, we definitely need that. You're right. She'll never have proof. She's just. I actually even feel kind of bad for blaming Karen for. I don't know why I should care. She's done a lot of hateful things to me, but it's actually all Crystal. It's all Crystal. She wants Crystal will give. It's all Crystal. All the coupons because they have been attached. Yeah, I see you add it right here, and I also have. Oh, look, I have $2.50 in my wallet too. 5 off 25. I added it. Okay, so I don't know how I'm not hungry because we haven't ate anything. I don't think. Yeah, we ate spaghetti last night, but besides that, we caught the mouse. Oh yeah, that's right. At like 2 a.m. It's the last time we ate. That's funny though. You remember, like, well, you wouldn't remember, but Jim, like when he had surgeries and stuff, he wouldn't, like, you know how you can't eat before surgeries and stuff. He would freak out, like, if it was just like for 12 hours. I don't get it. I don't eat for 12 hours like every day. Don't people sleep? Okay. They did have these. Oh, Jack's pizzas are. You want to get a couple pizzas? I actually like these ones, but they don't have no supreme. I'm not a big fan of pepperoni, to be honest, but they don't have. I love that message that from Otzi. That was really sweet. Trying to scan it. Line barcode with the window. I am. Okay, and so I'll add that. And it shows, if you go down to the list here, shows our total is $9.35. And oh yeah, that's what you were saying, Boo. I saw that. Oh yeah, I have to add this Coke on there too to get an accurate total. Should be just $1. Yeah, sure. If it will actually come up, it won't. I'll just have you hold it here. You can just put it down. It's not coming up. Or wait, hold on. Now it is. Come on now. What the heck? Okay. It's not going to work. I'll have to just find it in the app. sometimes things won't scan. Yep, right there. There it is. 16-ounce Diet Coke. Okay. Fancy that pizza up. Well, first, let's get those pizzas. I guess we could get Red Baron for, well, this is probably, let's go over here while we're waiting. We'll get some stuff over here. Maybe some spaghetti, some sauce, maybe. It's funny, any other time I would have a million things I need. Puff corn. Yeah, my daughter is puff corned out. I usually get because it's cheap. It's a cheap snack, so a lot of times I'll get her the puff corn. It's like $3 for a bag. For a big bag. Sage Sleuth, you might want to rewind it. It's been an interesting one. Aw. I have a friend that could do better paintings than that. If you want to contact her, her name's Jam420. Where'd my list go? Did it delete it? Funnel cakes? Yeah, well, I make them out of, is that it? Are you being serious? Because haven't you seen me make, well, my homemade elephant ears? How many? They taste a lot like funnel cakes. Like almost exactly. I forget if I think we already have onions. We're at 15. We could get some. We could get some. Maybe I really like that Alfredo sauce I make. I wish that we can make it with actual cream though, but I guess I'll have to get another pasta of some kind. You know what, Rihanna? I forgot the cheese, like the shredded cheese for that. It wasn't. What I. It wasn't nearly as satisfying without the cheese on it. The shredded cheese on top of the burritos. I forgot it, and you guys didn't remind me last time, but I don't think you guys knew. Okay, my Parmesan cheese. Parmesan cheese. How do you spell it? Parm cheese. Oh no. Guess I'll just have to put a different kind of cheese. I don't have. We probably should get another one of those butters, probably as much as we. And also, do you want something to make some pie or something? You want something to make some pie or something like? Garlic toast. Yep. Okay, I'll just put it on here. I got this. I'll just do it like that. Add it to. Let me see. Make sure I haven't. Yeah. That explains why you don't know what diabetes on a plate looks like. They're amazing. Garlic toast. It's probably a good one to get because we have spaghetti here and Alfredo, so we could use. I use Fred getting this so that it's like basically enough for 2 dinners. Yeah, it's usually not. It's usually not like it wasn't like that usually. Come on now. Why is it taking so long? See, Lima said, "Oh my God, I thought you forgot the cheese. I didn't say it." Oh, that's funny. It sounds like me. I never speak up and then later I find out I should have. Okay, so the $5 came off, so we have enough to. We have enough. I'm trying to think that we need more. We do need more pasta, at least another pasta, because of the for Alfredo. All right. I wish they had like regular mushrooms here. I don't think they do. I guess I just. I guess I can do another. Just one of these. Just regular spaghettis. It's fine. Pasta's pasta usually. Me. You need anything else? Can you guys think of anything that we could be possibly getting that? I don't know. We got the Alfredo, like the cheese Alfredo. I'm trying to think maybe I should get another one of those cheeses, but you want to kick? Yeah, but it doesn't have icing. Or you want to get icing? You like this kind? Something sweet. True. Deals available. Earn $1, it says. Add deal. And okay, well, it's $1, 2 for $3.50 Betty Crocker cake mixer frosting. Okay. We'll add that. The frosting. And we also get $1 back to add to our, do we need eggs though? Doesn't it? Of course, we're going to have to spend $5 on eggs if we do that. So I don't think we have any eggs, do we? That's okay. That's fine. We'll get the eggs, even though it's almost $5. It's crazy, ridiculous for eggs right now. Is it like that over there in the UK too, or Australia? They all say the 13th, so. That one's cracked. Here, Belle, scan it. Now they're coming up a quarter cheaper than what it says, at least. I need to check my deals to make sure there's, sometimes they have a 10 off 40. Does a dang hand for almost what we pay for a dozen eggs. Yep. Dang, how long it did several of them had it? All of them? What the heck? They must have dropped them or something, huh? Let me make sure there's no 10 off 40 coupon this week. Okay. They just have the 5 off. Okay, so I think we're ready, guys. So we're going to walk to, you don't have to. Well, would you walk to the gas station with me? Okay. Or if you, do you care? If you don't want to, we can drive. Okay, well, we'll see. So $3.20 for a dozen eggs and you pay from. Okay, yeah, that sounds about this. Sounds like it's about the same. I think that ends up being about $4 American. Dozen eggs from the supermarket. Let me unlock my card. Mm. Oh, no. The first snow, the angel. You don't need a rooster, just buy the chicken feed and that makes the hens lay eggs. Oh, really? You don't need a rooster to lay eggs anymore?
No. Not unless you're just trying to raise chickens.
Not I'm talking about eggs.
What?
They lay eggs even if, because the males come in later, right? No, they actually do it. They actually have, they do it, don't they? They don't really go fertilize after. It's
I just like that we can buy 90% of them fertile.
ew. That's
Can't
gross.
go straight up and think about it.
It's gross. Uh-oh, here goes Bandit. Start freaking out. Also, this is... It's okay if I scan this. Okay. Or fix. Wait. I don't think you got this. Here, I have to add that. I don't want to. Just put it in here. Thank you. Thank you. Lock my card before last time I didn't lock my card and freaking Google AdSense, or not Google AdSense, Google Premium came out. It's like, oh, hell no. You assholes. Everybody's just out to get me. Even Google. My daughter trains our hens to do tricks. Yeah, I guess they're pretty smart. I don't know. Are they smart? Chickens? Well, yeah. Bet. I guess it wouldn't be a bad idea. I mean, chickens aren't the loud ones, it's the roosters. So.
If you're raising them in the incubator, it's all in your temperature if you make it that egg a rooster or a hen. Like
well, yeah. Yeah, you can make, did you guys know that? You can, which I kind of knew that because there's, anyways, what I was going to say, did you know that you can, like, you can determine whether or not an egg's going to be a hen or a rooster by the temperature? In the incubator, you can make them a cock if you want. Oh, really? That's crazy how that works. That's insane.
Select the eggs. If you want
Chick-
chicken, want your chicken to look by the eggs. I mean, whether it's a big breast here, little breast here, whatnot, whether
Absolutely, Tracy. I'd much rather be at peace and happy than be a millionaire, because being a millionaire doesn't automatically equal happiness. You think you can hatch these eggs? Ew. Jam says, I feel sorry for our chickens. Watch, hold on. She said they lay eggs and then the rooster gets them again as soon as they lay the egg. Yeah, I wouldn't have any need for a cock.
The hen stays fertile for 21 days.
So there's really no reason to have a rooster then if you...
Not if you just raising it for food.
But they'll lay eggs even if they're not fertilized?
Yeah.
So maybe these eggs aren't fertilized. How do you know? I would think that they would... None... How? Ew. If it has white squigglies in it? Well, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I would hate to open one up and see an embryo, but that would disgust me. I don't think that's ever happened. I hear it does, though, sometimes. Like, have you guys ever broke an egg, like from the supermarket, and then it's been fertile, like you can actually see the embryo? Eat embryos. Well, hey, I guess it's just like eating. I mean, I'm not into really eating like.
From the time that you put them in the incubator or within 2 days they done got
Okay. I have eggs that say best by 15th. Can I still eat them after that date? Yeah. I mean, I use them. few days after. And you can do that with milk too now because of all the preservatives they put in it. It didn't used to be like that. I remember as a kid, you could not use milk past the expiration date. It was bad. Like, it always baffled me. I'm like, how do they know exactly the day?
If you don't wash an egg, when a hen actually lays the egg, that is sealed without no air in it. If you wash it, it makes it sealed on the pearl itself.
On the what?
On the pearl itself, after a hen lays the egg, if you wash it, it makes it sealed on the outside, lets the air push it in.
Let's air in?
Yeah.
Oh, and that's.
Lets it breathe in there and wax it.
Oh, okay.
Maybe wax it for 6 months at a time.
6 months? Okay. To save money, Fred's been rolling his own cigarettes. He said he likes them better than the generic anyways. Hi. And it's super. It really is. It saves a lot of money. I don't really need a diet. I have this Diet Coke, but yeah, he was actually wanting some. I need to get him some of those tube things. They're like $3 or something. Hold on, let me get my. Oh, to unlock. I locked my card when I. Uh, Not quite, but I'm unlocking my card. So let me. I didn't want fingerprint. One second, guys. It won't read my fingerprint. Okay, finally. Let's see. Jeez Louise.
evolved into a leading healthcare institution with numerous medical specialties. A lot has changed
Okay.
over the years, but our mission remains the same, to enhance the health and wellness of our community. Join us in celebrating this milestone, and thank you for trusting major health partners with your healthcare needs. Here's to another 100 years of caring for you.
When life throws a curveball, Sanford Brothers Body Shop steps up to the plate. Accidents happen, but worry not. Our skilled technicians are here to restore your vehicle with more performance.
Let's see. I bought this with me, but I just have this drink and I guess the gambler tubes. Yeah, yeah, king size is fine. Okay. No. All right, thank you. Let me lock my card again. Okay, there we go. Whoa! Thank you. I got those. And
I wonder which one's going to have a big bunch of eggs.
the what theory?
The egg theory we just talked about.
Oh. I have. Grab me those M&Ms with peanuts. West Virginia cigs are less than 6. Well, yeah. I mean, I could get him Marlboro blacks or whatever for like 6 something, or we can get them for like 6 or 7. But sometimes they have deals on them. But Fred prefers just to roll his own anyways, and how can you complain with that? Because it's like way, way, way cheaper. It's funny because when I heard Tiffany Marie saying that about rolling cigarettes, I thought of Fred. She had mentioned something about Jody Sue, how those Marlboros. That's fucking expensive. Like, how did she afford that habit? That's like, huh? No, yeah, that whole thing. How many of them is it?
That's important.
A carton worth of tubes, and they were $4. And he still has the bag of tobacco that from like a couple weeks ago that was like $15 or something.
Get lost.
Yeah, I was thinking if we were going to go up there or this way. I was trying to decide.
You figure about 3 cartons, about $26.
Yeah. You know, so. I know Fred will quit someday. I know one day I just can tell. Yeah. No, you don't really smoke that much, to be honest, really. and especially in the cold when it's freezing outside. So has Crystal posted anything else, like any type of proof of, did she put on her community post like what what's the alleged abuse and neglect she's witnessed? She can answer everything else like with some kind of bullshit. So can she tell me specifically and say, Fred moving into my house, that's not a fucking crime. I need an actual crime, abuse, neglect. Please. That makes you feel rationalized calling CPS and contacting my family. What abuse and neglect that concerned you so bad that you felt it necessary to do that? Because the way you're acting, it would have, the outrage, the fake outrage, it just does not equal what you claim I've done. She'll say, she might say something, but she'll say, something like she will never be able to put, say a specific incident of a specific crime or case of neglect. Her post says that she's dying, and Tracy, oh, so is that how you want to make things right with the Lord before you pass away? Is fuck with as many people as you can before you pass? That's gonna get you right. That's not gonna get you what you want with God either. Bandit's been pretty good this whole time. Okay. I don't trust what those people are freaking doing over there, but take these out and make it at least a little bit. Okay. Do you ever go in your DG's dumpster? No, he's walked back there, and one time there was some gloves laying next to the dumpster. I haven't gone back there and looked, but CT is a lonely soul. I think she wants to be. I think she wants to feel like she's part of something. Hold on one second. Hold on. Okay. Okie dokie. I'm getting it. I'm getting it.
Does it stink?
No, they're clean. Pajama.
No, these are the ones that I left.
No, I washed them. I got them out of. I just cleaned them.
No, these are the ones I washed.
Oh, okay. Well. Oh, you're saying that. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, Caitlin did a load of laundry and freaking left it in the washing machine for days. So she thought maybe it was from that load. And it's kind of smelled kind of yeah. Like yeah. Did you meet Jackie Dobbs? If so, what was your take on him? Did you meet Jackie Dobbs?
No, I never seen Jackie Dobbs in Harlem.
Now, I will tell you, Fred's sister did see Jackie's Dobbs' vehicle at the end of 125 on the 15th, but saw a man like trying to push stuff into the back of the vehicle, like trying to like stuff in there. But she said that it didn't look like Jackie Dobbs. That it was a younger person. So, who knows who that was?
Appeared to be taller, Jackie and slimmer.
Yeah, taller and slimmer. She even, now I know I shouldn't even freaking say this because these idiots are going to freaking turn around my words and it's something different. But she even thought it was Fred for a second until she looked back because the person's, their build.
And she did talk to law enforcement stuff about it.
Yeah, law enforcement is aware about that incident, but they, the way she talked, like they didn't seem too concerned. I don't know though, but they're not like, yeah, she said, yeah, she did say that. She said,
I just don't know what was said.
and so I asked,
Just like Jackie confirmed on some channel that he did see that YHHR I spoke about on the 13th and 14th.
mm-hmm. Well, and 15th, right? Didn't he say 15th?
No, it was the 13th and 14th.
Oh, he didn't confirm the 15th?
That I heard him say something about.
Oh.
See,
So what
I
are we
seen
eating?
it-
What,
I
what's
seen
up here?
it- I seen it on the 13th and the 15th. I didn't see it on the 13th.
You want to just have pizza?
I left the holler on the 14th. Hadn't even been out. I had slept that day. That's one of my days of sleep.
Yeah, the 14th he was sleeping. He usually was out about at night. Yeah, you wouldn't have even known who he was or anything really, because you didn't even know about that incident that happened at the Jackie Dobbs incident that happened on the 14th because he was sleeping. Huh?
Oh, I didn't know nothing about it until I seen it on YouTube.
Right.
I never even know nothing about Jackie Dobbs, period. Once thing I know about him is just what.
Well,
been on YouTube.
we talked about that, Bushi, about the possibility. About Andy Jr., Damien or whatever, and his build. I guess Damien's supposedly really tall.
Yeah, he's back.
And, I mean,
He's probably 6'2" to 6'3" or something.
I mean, yeah, supposedly he's super tall.
I think he's 6'2".
I was gonna ask you, do you want to have, would you eat these, or would you, I'm just gonna make pizza. Oh, I need to make a text before I forget. One second. Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Yeah, sorry, I was going to. You don't have to. You could just put the pizza. I don't care about preheating before putting in the pizza or pizza. I just put it in. Hold on one second. Oh yeah, good idea. And news next to his mom, he is tall because Jody Sue is what, 6'2"? To me, I always have viewed Andy as, like, I always thought of Andy as short, but I've never seen him, like, as far as standing up and somewhere in person. As close as I've seen him in real life is him driving by Fred's sisters. Damien's taller. Right. Yeah. And Fred's 6'4", so if this person was, I don't know though. There's rumors about Jackie Dobbs' son possibly.
His son was supposed to be.
Yeah, I don't know what his son looks like, if he's tall and skinny. Oh my gosh, 6'2" is extremely tall for a female. That's how tall Fred's daughter is too. Right? 6'1".
There's a lot of those from the previous real tall ladies. Emma Crawford was big like that. She was probably 6'4" or something.
If you look at some,
Angie Hale was too big like that.
yeah, if you look at Jody Sue's like a prison record or whatever, it says 6'2", but on some it says like 5'10" or 5'11" or something. So we'll just say average. She's probably 6 foot.
Depends on how big high heels she's got on.
Yeah, it just matters if she has her stripper shoes on or not. All right. The heels have the height factor. Yep. Your hubby is 6'7".
That's like my first wife. Her brother at 16 was 7'2" and had a 24 shoe.
Actually, Jody Sue's been to prison before, hasn't she?
I don't know.
She has it. If you look her up on the DOC website, she's there.
If you ain't got over 10 years, you're not going to prison.
Well, when you look up at the Tennessee Department of Corrections website, she's there. Like,
Well, that's
for
just our DOC.
yeah, DOC. Why would you have a DOC? Or oh, do you think she maybe didn't actually spend time in there?
I mean, just like me, get a show at DOC. If
Yeah.
you got a, now in Hawkins County, you're not got more than 12 years, you're sitting right there. In Shelby County, pretty much the same way. Well, that's one thing sucks about down in there. If you get busted for something other and you've not got a whole lot of time, you're sitting out there doing all the time.
I'm so way behind on fast speed and can't catch up for the life of me. I'm sorry if I comment well behind, but Fred doesn't have to prove anything. Yeah, I mean, but he does exactly. But he doesn't mind, you know. But doing so at times, but so it's just it's pointless. It doesn't ever do any freaking good. It seems like no matter how much I prove the things I'm saying, I'm still labeled this like liar, you know. Same with Fred.
Time to tell them.
I know, but
I can't wait till
yeah, they'll just say, "Oh, she's put out a lot of lies in the Summer Wells case," but there'll be like nothing that they can think of. Like they'll think of some random thing from like 3 years ago, like that is, you know, maybe when I was first a creator or something. Nothing near what these people have done at all, by far. No way. Gotta get another bone scan. 5 foot. 5'1". 6'6", dang. All right, guys. Yeah, well, you never knew Jody Sue actually being a stripper or anything.
No, I don't think I know them.
Was her? Yeah, Fred's never heard anything like that. He has heard things like that, but not. She might want to say she was be a stripper.
Ever done was going motel to motel. I mean,
I know. It's just the truth. And Andy used to drive her to her dates. I don't think she was. I would.
Andy went hard. He was the bouncer for a long time at the strip joint. But the only thing he was bouncing was the door of the motels.
The door of the motels.
West Side Inn was the biggest one that she would go to.
Oh, no wonder she had that to comment.
That was the biggest drug hangout that
Oh, I know, right? Because you towed that one bike there, and now all of a sudden you mentioned West Side Inn, and of course, like Jody Sue knows all about West Side Inn. How many rooms have you been in there, Jody Sue? You've probably been in about every single room. Oh gosh, don't say that. I hope you didn't really actually say that, Bushi. Because they hear that shit all the time. They paid the hag to get dressed. I'm the shrimp in my family. I'm barely 5'5". My mom was 5'7". My dad 6'5". My brother 6'3". Yeah, I'm kind of the short one too in the family at almost 5'7". So, all right, guys, I'm gonna go. I've been on here for 3 hours and over 3 hours, and I'm gonna make something to eat. And I don't know. This is.
There's other stuff we've been checking into
Mm-hmm.
about the white man that went to Andy's work.
Oh yeah.
And supposedly who was all that was.
Yeah. Hold on 1 second. Say that. What's they say? The 14th. I was so Liv, thankful you're still in here. I was confused by your text. I don't. All right, guys. I'll talk to you all later.